Hello everyone, I hope you're doing well. I haven't posted in a while for multiple reasons, but in this video I'm showing that basically I'm moving into a bigger grow space. So about half of this other space is being used by the owner and he's going to clear it up in the next following weeks. But in the meantime, I only need half of the space regardless, so I'm installing it. And I was installing everything and realized, wait, I should make a video about the process. And so I stopped midway, and that's why you see things on the ground. But the move is going fairly well. This building, it's basically a garage, an exterior garage, and it didn't have electricity. So last weekend we ran the electric cables, installed lights so that you can work, and mainly outlets. And in addition to the electricity, I ran an Ethernet cable that goes into the main house, and the Ethernet cable comes to my old laptop that is acting as a modem. You can see it's connected to the internet here, and it emits Wi-Fi, and therefore the automated controller version, I think this is version, is it version 3? Yeah, version 3 of the controller here is running. And turning on these lights, I still need to wire up the rest of the lights and wire up the watering system. And but it's working. It's connecting to my Google Calendar and my well, that's about it. This one only did Google Calendar, but version 4 here that I'm also testing. This is 4.0. There's 4.1 that I'll showcase in the next video. This one records temperature, humidity, and other things, and uploads it to the to a Google Sheet. And as you can see here, I basically set up this recording yesterday afternoon. So I came in, set it up. The yellow graph is humidity and the blue is temperature. So I'm in Canada, and right now it's 5 degrees outside, and the humidity is fairly, I don't know if it's constant. I don't know about the humidity outside, but the temperature is oscillating between 0 and 10, let's say, or even it went into the negatives. But you can see that as I was working in the evening with the door open, the temperature dropped, but when I left, it slowly came back and stabilized. And this afternoon when I came back in and turned the lights on and whatnot, it actually heated up a bit. And you can see on the floor here, and there's another one, I don't know if you can see it, no, but behind the grow tent there is another heater heating up this entire room. And with my logging, I can see that it's fairly stable, so I won't need to add another heater somewhere else to stabilize the temperature in this room. It's fairly stable already, and the humidity also looks stable. But that being said, there's no crops. There's only these that I brought today, these seedlings of wheatgrass. And in terms of the technology, so the custom grow lights and the custom controller still being worked on. I'm looking into certifications. This controller is requiring a lot of work, and I took a suggestion of a YouTube comment, and instead of focusing on the hardware, I've spent a lot of time on the user interface and the software side. So I'm really excited to show you what this well, this one is split up and broken, but what a controller would look like and all the features that it'll do. In terms of this building, one big drawback is that there is no water. And what I've started to do is I filled these full of tap water. So I have a pump going through the filter and putting the water, the filtered water in this. I need a pump to be connected to this sink so that I can use this sink. And all the wastewater is collected in buckets that I can then bring either to drain if there's soap, or if it's just dirty water, I can just put it in my garden, so that's fine. But yeah, it's an interesting challenge which will force me to be very efficient with the water. The automatic watering system that I've been using has been recirculating the water. So imagine there's a tray here, a reservoir here, the water just drains into the reservoir, then the pump brings it back up. And I'm recirculating it and filtering it, and replacing for every grow cycle. And there we go. After a few hours, I now have this rack set up. Tried to have a GoPro or a camera set up recording this, but unfortunately the only thing that I got working is this horrible webcam, and it's aimed at that, so from home I can see. You can see that this is filtered water right now, and I run a test with the controller, and this just operated these two turned on with the, they're connected to the controller and they turned on with my Google Calendar, and these are getting bottom watered. Unfortunately, the drain is a bit too slow right now. I'll have to update that. But the test is successful, and I'll let these plants grow for the next few days, and we'll see how it goes without, I won't touch it, and we'll see how it goes. So thanks for watching, and take care.